Right, guys. Francis Ngannou calls out Deontay Wilder, calling out Deontay Wilder, looking for the guy that's been knocked out by Zhang, looking, thinking, listen, if I land that hook I landed on Tyson Fury, maybe I can get my first win in the heavyweight division against someone with a name. So let's jump into it. Be sure to like my video, share my video, drop your comments in the comment section below. Also follow me on other platforms as well, social media, on Twitter, on Instagram as well. Official KO Boxing Vibe on Instagram and Twitter, KO Boxing Vibe 1 to stay locked in to everything KO Boxing Vibe. So let's jump into this. Francis Ngannou calling out Deontay Wilder. You think Deontay Wilder's washed now? He thinks the right hand has no power, thinking he's finished. Couldn't beat Parker, couldn't beat Zhang. But they're talking about Wilder fighting the Derek Chisora now, thinking he's finished, thinking there's nothing to offer. So Ngannou's looking at it thinking, big money fight. Can I just can I overpower this guy? Can I get him? Can I stop him? So, Ngannou's got a lot of confidence out of the sort of Deontay Wilder's recent performances. Going in as much to even say, quoted here, saying, absolutely, I'd love that fight. Pure boxing. Don't be delusional here. That's where we both stand a chance. But if we go MMA, only one man stands a chance. Say it's a fight that I won. I always wanted that fight. At some point, we had a discussion. That fight didn't go too far, but we wanted to make this fight happen. So, Ngannou, the fact that he's even mentioning Deontay Wilder's name, shows that he's got confidence. He couldn't beat, he got absolutely knocked starched by Anthony Joshua, and dropped Tyson Fury, but still lost. He couldn't get the stoppage win that he probably needed, to get a win over Tyson Fury. So, he's looking to see if he can, challenge the so-called big three, and maybe beat Deontay Wilder. Now, people say Wilder's no longer, part of the big echelons of heavyweight boxing right now with like the Usyks, the Furies, the Anthony Joshuas, but the guy still has a name. There's a reason why the Bacolis and the Jared Andersons and the Dylan Whites and all these men will still want to fight Deontay Wilder or Joe Joyce. There's a reason. Because he's a name. Tickets sold. If you fight him, if you knock him out, you beat him, it's a name on the resume. So people are looking to try and take him on. So it gives Wilder potential options as well if he wants to continue. I don't think he should. In the top echelons of heavyweight division right now, his punch resistance has obviously gone down. Didn't look good against Zhang. The so-called phantom shot, got clipped by a shot that brushed his nose, his cheekbone, and it was absolutely buzzed. Didn't even land flush, and he ended up getting knocked out, stretched, got up, waved off the fight. So, is Wilder really want to be going out there fighting punches like people that could put him out? Is he going to be tattering his own sort of, legacy by taking on all these sort of dangerous opponents? But he's probably, if Wilder does take on Ngannou, he's looking at it saying he's an MMA guy. It's going to be a big money fight, probably in Saudi. A lot of money on the table. If I land the right hand, he's thinking AJ landed the right hand. Why can't I set up my own right hand and put this guy to sleep? That's probably what Wilder will probably think if he did go down that route in place there. But for Ngannou, he's thinking, listen, and for me myself, I've said style like on previous shows or previous videos I've done that out of Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, and Wilder, I feel like Wilder, especially even more now, it's closer in terms of like the boxing ability and the gap between the two of them. AJ coming off, got Olympic gold medalist, numerous styles that he's fought. Tyson Fury, he's been boxing pretty much all his life. And Wilder, he's not been known for like the skills, but he's been known for the punching power. And if his punching powers not look good against Parker, the punching powers not look good against Zhang, and who's to say that he's going to knock out? He's going to be able to even have the confidence or to be letting off the right hand the way he needs to against Francis Ngannou. He might not. He might go in there, refusing to let his hands go, and Ngannou clocks him and just decides to press it on him. So it'll be interesting clash though. It'll be a big money fight. It'll be sold well, probably billed as the battle of the punching power. Who's the baddest puncher on the planet? That's what it'll be billed as. And I don't care what nobody says. People gonna buy that pay-per-view to watch that fight. So it'll be interesting to see what actually happens there. But Francis Ngannou, weighing up his cards. I know he's got a fight in the what do they call it now? It's is it the PFL or something like that? I don't know, whatever they're doing, the mixed martial art thing. We're on the boxing thing. But yeah, let's see what happens, man. Everybody was, when Ngannou went into the Tyson, went into the AJ fight, everybody was looking at, he dropped through with a left hook in the third round, so that means maybe he could knock out Anthony Joshua. Not even close, bruv. Absolutely starched, absolutely knocked out, not looking good, bruv. But let's see what happens, man. Deontay Wilder, we don't know if he's really going to carry on boxing. Ngannou's got this PFL stuff to do, so we're going to have to wait and see what happens. To me, I feel like Deontay Wilder himself, if he does carry on boxing, there's rumors going around that he might actually carry on fighting, as bad as he looked against Zhilei Zhang. So if he carries on boxing, I think they'll give him someone to fight just in the first instance, just to give him confidence. Hopefully, he can knock them out in within 3 rounds, like he's been doing before. Then maybe take on somebody else, but I don't want to see them throw Wilder in there with no Martin Bakoli or anyone like that, because what's the point? It's going to get knocked out. Going to go there and fight Bakoli. Bakoli will take him out, man. So let him fight someone that, I would say let Wilder fight like a Jermaine Franklin. Jermaine Franklin in the United States will be a good fight for him. I think Jermaine Franklin fights on DAZN as well. So there's a relationship between DAZN right now and Riyadh Season. So it might be good to get Wilder on the card and Jermaine Franklin's on the card, get that one over. There's American versus America as well. So knock him out and then set up maybe one of these bigger fights, which will be interesting. And then Ngannou win the MMA thing in devastating fashion, get back into the boxing thing against someone that people perceive could potentially beat Wilder, so they know how vulnerable he's looked. So many variables that can make that fight quite interesting. I think people probably look more forward to that. Let me not even say they look more forward to it. I think they'll look more forward to the element of what is going to happen if Wilder and Ngannou fought, because some people, Ngannou's had a chance with AJ, but people who know boxing know that Joshua's going to knock this guy out. But people who know boxing might not automatically think Wilder's going to beat Ngannou, so it creates a new element in that heavyweight clash there. So yeah, man, let me see what you guys think. Like the video, share the video, drop your comments in the comment section below. Ngannou versus Deontay Wilder. I mean, Anthony Joshua knocked him out, man. Knocked him out, starched him. What? AJ got him out of there, man. What are people talking about? Talking about Ngannou beat Anthony Joshua. He got knocked out. Cap him out with a right hand, man. He knocked out. But yeah, Deontay Wilder versus Francis Ngannou. Who wins? What happens? Drop your comments in the comment section below. Let me see what you guys think. I'll reply to those comments as well. Let's get chatting in the comments. See you guys on the next one.